All right, guys, so this time of year, late October, I start to actually swap everything over with cameras from being on food, like the corn I'm carrying in, to, let me readjust, to being over mock scrapes. So right now, I don't have any big deer that I'm just like super excited about on pretty much any of my properties. I've got a couple deer that I'd like to keep an eye on, and I got a couple that if I see, I probably would pull the trigger on them just because I like them, but I don't have anything that has me like super excited. So this is my time to shine. So I use Scrape Fix, which is made by Wind Pros. It's a great product. It's actually been the death of a few deer for me. It's kind of brought them to me and has ultimately been the purpose that they have been shot. So I'm a firm believer. They don't sponsor us. They don't do anything. Nevertheless, I'm a firm believer. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna put this corn out. I'm gonna move my camera. I'm gonna make a mock scrape. I'll go over that and kind of show you how I do it. It's not exactly science to it. There's not a right and wrong way. There's just a couple different ways. I'll show you how I do it, and you let me know. Give it a shot. Get to it. The time is now. All right, y'all hold on. Be right back. All right, guys. So I found me a stick. Nothing special. Just made sure it was a decent, halfway strong stick, or at least that I can see. And I found me a spot that I want to do it. So I've got a little tree right here. All right, and if you look, there's the corn, there's the ground, right? So for me to the ground line is about 35, 40 yards right here. So the corn is right at 30. I'm probably 10 yards past it. So I will use this as a licking branch. And let me just go over something, guys. So if you find a tree that works out good, but the branches aren't long enough, just break the branch and make it hang down to get what you need. This just happened to work out for me, and I know that they have used this tree in years past, so it's just another spot that I'm gonna do. But let's get back to it. So I'll go in here. This is gonna be my licking branch, right? So I'm gonna go right here below it, all right? Literally, I'm just gonna take and scrape all the dirt out just like a buck would. I try not to make it, I'm not gonna make it huge, but I try to make it about 2 or 3 times the size of a football. I'll rough everything up. Here, make sure I get the ground soft so it absorbs this powder, gets the smell in here. I'm trying to get these roots out, get these little grass out of where. All right, so I've got this. See that right there? Very simple. Should be that long. All right, so then I take this right here, Scrape Fix. And I usually don't put this much on it for the next one. This is just kind of the initial. Put about that much on it. And I come up here to the licking branch. I put about that much right there on the licking branch. Now, again, this is just what I do. I will take that same stick, right? And I will just kind of rub that powder into the dirt. I'll take that same stick. I'll come up here to my licking branch. And I just kind of tap it so it knocks the loose off. That loose kind of blew over in here. And that's it. So now I've got a camera. It's on corn. It's been on corn. I don't care to be on corn. I know it's on the corn. does and a random buck from time to time, I'm gonna turn the camera over to the scrape and I'm gonna put it on video. So I can see who's coming, what time they're coming in, and which direction they're coming in. A lot of big deer are gonna be on the move, deer that I've never seen before, and neighboring property is gonna be moving around. They're gonna be trying to establish dominance, and I wanna make sure that I have an opportunity to not only get a shot at them, but I know who it is and can make a game plan if I'm here when they walk in. Like I said, this is about 35 yards, between 35 and 40 yards from the ground blind. I do this because he might not come to the corn. He might not do anything other than just check this scrape, and I need to make sure that I have a shot. So wherever you put this scrape, make sure that you have a clear shot to that area. If you're hunting out of a stand, check range find your area. Make sure you have a clear shot to wherever you make your mock scrape. That way you will, when they come by to check that scrape and maybe freshen it up themselves or establish dominance, or even if they pick another low line branch around here, you want to catch them either walking to it, walking by yours, or making another scrape. Make sure you set yourself up for shot, because chances are once they do check that scrape, kind of check the corn for looking for does, or check the food, whatever, food plot, whatever, once they're checked that looking for doe and they check that scrape, they're gonna move on. They're not here for food. So that's just how I've done it. I've had a lot of people over the years ask me about scrape fix, and not only with the dominant buck do I do that when I'm up in a stand. Now granted, I hunt pretty high. We usually try to stay about, I don't know, between 30, 35 foot up. We've used it as a wind checker. Now I don't continuously use it, maybe once or twice, 2 puffs beginning of the hunt, maybe about an hour before I'm about to get down. I use it as a wind checker. And last year, the buck that I killed on film, it actually came to using the dominant buck as a wind checker. It smelt the dominant buck stuff, the scrape fix stuff, come up out of the hill directly from where it blew. So he was under the impression another deer was up there and he was coming to check it out. So that's just something to think about. But again, I wouldn't overuse it, because you can also, you know, too much of anything can be a bad thing. So another thing to think about, I refresh this every time I come down to either put out corn or to hunt. If I come down hunting and I don't see anything before I leave, I freshen this up. Whenever I come to put out corn, before I leave, I freshen this up. Chances are they're gonna come by and they're gonna start to wonder why it keeps getting freshened up and they can't find that buck, so they're gonna start coming at different times. Again, I've killed 3 or 4 deer off of it. I have had a lot of other people that have had success with it, so this is just things that we do. But again, we're not sponsored by them. It's just a product that we really like. Another tip, your stick. If you use a stick in the woods, carry the stick out with you. Don't throw it down on the ground next to wherever you use it. Carry the stick out with you. Get another stick or throw it in the bed of your truck. Use it for every scrape that you make today, or every scrape that you make with this stuff. And if you have to, you know, bring it back. I usually don't rough up the ground that much. When I freshen it up, I do that just for the first time. The actual deer themselves will rough it up after that. And again, I only put just a puff the second time, and I try to make sure that it's very light. The first time I kind of make it heavy. Every time after that, very light. So that's just what we do. And I've had a lot of questions on it, so I want to do a quick video on it. So hope y'all enjoy. Y'all have a good one. Peace.